Hello everyone. My name is Ricky and I'm here today because I am a Yaoi holic. I never thought it would come to this. Um, I lost family. I've lost friends. Yaoi has ruined my life. People look at me like I'm some sort of monster. Okay, let me stop playing. Hi y'all, it's Ricky and I'm a Yaoi holic, otherwise known as a Fujoshi, but I prefer not to call myself that because a lot of people think fujoshis are just people who fetishize gay people, but like I don't do that, but people can't seem to tell the difference between like enjoying gay media and fetishizing gay people. So, but I'll still call myself a fujo shithead just to be funny, you know? Like I don't understand why people take stuff like this so serious. What I read in my private time doesn't affect you. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not making this video to defend myself or other Fujo shitheads, mostly because I really don't care. I'm gonna read it regardless. So it really doesn't matter what people think of me or other people who read yaoi. I really, and I might get a little heated in this video, there are some tropes in yaoi manga and webtoons. Boy love, there are so many tropes that I hate. And like, the more I read books with these tropes in it, the closer I get to being homophobic. Now, I've been making this list for like a week now. Every time I noticed something in a book that I was reading, I wrote it down. And like, I haven't even read that many books this week, and I have like paragraphs. I have paragraphs written here. Like, this is actually kind of ridiculous how many tropes there are, and I haven't even like written about all of them. These are only the ones that I noticed in the books that I were reading. The first thing I noticed is that in almost damn near every smut scene, and I mean almost everyone, like, this is so irritating. They moan like, stop, no, stop, oh my gosh, stop. Like, you are alone in your bedroom. What are you saying stop for? Like, are you seriously? And I mean, like, are you seriously trying to convince me that when you're being fucked good, like, your first instinct is to be like, stop, instead of like, fuck me so deep that this turns into an impreg story? That was really uncomfortable. It really just makes no sense, and it's kind of annoying, and it's kind of actually creepy too. Of course they end up like enjoying it, but it's like, why do you have to say stop? And it's in every, like, not every book, but like most books have this trope, and it's really annoying. And I think I wrote this one while I was like reading the same book, but it's like, me, I don't read yaoi for like the sexual stuff. I mostly read yaoi for plot. I love unique plot lines and unique ideas and stuff like that. But like, for a lot of books, it's like the sex scenes never end. Never end. Like, I forgot what book this was. I should have wrote it down when I wrote this. But in the book it says, how many times have you came now? Was that 3? I'm like, I would have been content with the first time. Now can y'all go back to the plot? And this feels even worse in books with good plots. In this one book I'm reading, it's like it's being updated like as I read it. And like right now, they spent the last 2 chapters having sex. And I'm like, excuse me, something big just happened. Like, somebody just really almost died. And y'all are like in this other room. Oh my god, like, his best friend is dying, and like y'all are in the other room just getting it on. Like, why? Can we get back to the plot, please? Like, what is gonna happen to his friend? He's literally dying. I'm not even over exaggerating. He's dying. Like, he's dying. Another really, and I mean, this one is like so annoying that I see it often. It's like, and to be honest, a majority of books like have this trope. Like, most of the time it's like a main plot, but other times it's like it's just a side plot, like a side thing to worry about. Like in BJ Alex, the trope is like when someone else knows that the 2 main characters are gay and like they become a villain. Like, all of a sudden they know everything. Like, all the other characters are like, oh, yeah, they're really close friends. Like, they spend so much time together. Like, it must be nice to have a good friend. And then this one person is just like, they're gay. I'm like, Excuse me, sir. You don't know that. Assuming that stuff about people is like really bad in real life. Like, and to be honest, the worst thing about these plots is the fact that they can be solved by just coming out. Like, they end up doing it at the end of the story anyway. Like, they end up dating in real life and holding hands and kissing in public and stuff. And it's just like, y'all could have did that from the beginning, and this whole like side subplot would have been worthless. And the thing is, like, I still read books like this for the characters. A lot of good characters are wasted on these type of plots. And it's just so annoying. Like, please come up with different plots. Please. Like, I'm begging. Speaking of plots that literally everybody does, miscommunication plots. It's so annoying because most of the time it's like webtoons usually have like season 1, season 2. And most webtoons, like, this plot is either a whole season or like the whole book. Like, and sometimes the whole book is like this plot goes the whole entire book and only gets resolved at the end. And it's like, if you don't know what I mean by miscommunication plots, I mean those plots that can be solved by asking one single question. Like, who was that girl I saw you with? You mean my sister? But no, instead of asking, who was that girl I saw you with? They're always like, oh, he has a girlfriend already. I should have known this wasn't gonna work. Oh, he's cheating on me. He's doing this. He's doing that. I'm like, sir, that is his mother. Like, I'm so serious. In one of the books I read recently, it happened with his mom. Granted, they was doing some weird stuff. The book is about vampires, and he was drinking his mom's blood, and the other person walked in. He was like, oh, so you're drinking somebody else's blood now? And I'm just like, it's his mother. Like, and the plot, like, the author tries to cover it up by saying like, oh, the mother works at the school, so other students can't know that it's his mom because she works at the school. But it's just like, why does it matter if everyone knows? It's not like she was a teacher, she was just a nurse. What is she gonna do? Slip extra meds? Like, come on now. Like, like, just ask questions. Communicate, please. Speaking of yet another trope that seems to be in every single book, and it seems like these, like the last 3 tropes that I said, they could all be combined into one book if the author tried hard enough. I'm pretty sure I read a book before where it was like somebody was suspicious of the 2 people being gay, and then like the main character saw the other main character with a girl, and then it's like the other main character didn't love him back. Yes, this 3rd trope is about unrequited love plots. I wouldn't care if I read like one story where the story ends with the love still being unrequited. Like, do you know how rare it is for like somebody to actually like you back if you pursue them? Like, if they don't like you in the beginning, more than likely they won't like you in the end either. I feel like the thing that makes me the most mad about this plot is the fact that it's the same exact plot every time, no matter who writes the book. Yeah, they change the little details, but you can literally predict what's going to happen. Person A and person B. So person A is the one that's in love with person B, and person A is so in love with person B that they follow them around and obsessed with them. Usually person B is like the quiet type, or person B is a delinquent or something like that, and person A just follows them around blindly. Usually person B either sees them as just a friend, even though they have sexual tension like every time they're with each other, or person B pretends to hate the attention, even though deep down they're like, you know, I miss person A. What is person A up to? And like, eventually something happens. Like, it changes in every book, but like it still happens every time. Person B gets super mad, like either at something unrelated, or they get mad at person A, and they're like, person A, fuck off, I don't want you around me. What part of I don't like you back do you not understand? And then like person A is like, okay, I'll leave you alone because I want you to be happy. In a book I read recently, person A moves on and he starts liking somebody else and he starts talking to somebody else. Or like in other books, person A just moves on with their life and continues to, I don't know, do school, whatever happens. They just can get on with their life. But then person B starts getting sad and like, oh, I miss person A. I want person A to come back around again. And la 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 la. And as soon as person A is like just getting over them, person B is like, come back. I'm sorry for telling you to fuck off. Ooh woo. I actually love you. I loved you all this time. I was just too blind to see it. And then person A was like, oh, okay, I'll come back even though you were toxic as fuck towards me. And it's, oh god, this plot pisses me off so much. Please stop using it. This video is getting a little long, so this is going to be the last one. I'll probably end up making a part 2 because I don't want to make a 30-minute long video. But the I live alone even though we're still in school trope, like most authors like just throw in the parents, or like they just avoid all home scenes. Like other times it's just like, oh yeah, even though I'm broke, I moved out, my parents are rich, they pay for me an apartment to live on my own. Or my parents kicked me out and I have to work 2 part-time jobs in order to keep paying rent. And it's like, bro, just make them stay home with their parents. Like, it's making me feel bad that I'm not moved out and I'm 19. Like if you don't feel like drawing the parents, just make them stick figures or something. Nobody's gonna get mad at you if the parents play a small part. Like, who lives alone in high school? They be in like high school, not even college. They be in high school like living alone, or like their parents always be out on a business trip. Like, I'm pretty sure that's child neglect and I'm going to call the police. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. So yeah, if you're watching to the end, like this video, fucking subscribe to me or something. I don't know. All I know is everybody who teaches how to grow their channel says that to do a call to action. So yeah, bye.